Our man in Hollywood, Jim Brown, concludes his series on the new James Bond movies this morning with a talk with Roger Moore and a preview of what the summer holds for Bond fans.
Prime Minister, get out! All right.
Yes. That was quick thinking.
A terrible waste of champagne, Prime Minister.
Well, I'm very grateful to you, Mr.
Templar. Simon Templar.
Surprise! I bet you thought he was going to say Bond, James Bond. But this is Roger Moore as Simon Templar the Saint, a television series produced by his own company and one which ran from 1963 to 1968. The character was close to that of James Bond, but on a much lower budget. It was certainly a stronger character than Moore played in earlier films, such as Interrupted Melody.
What jolly fun.
Oh, if you'd like to come along, I'll talk to Tom. Maybe you can arrange it with one of the nurses.
I don't need a nurse. What I need is a nerve specialist.
Oh, that's funny, Cyril. That's really very funny.
I didn't intend it to be. Good night.
This is Roger Moore in Octopussy, the 13th film in the James Bond series and the 6th appearance Moore has made as Bond. It's due out this summer, along with Sean Connery's Bond treatment in the film Never Say Never Again. Meanwhile, Roger Moore has continued to perform in other films, sandwiched in between his appearances as 007.
Contractually, I can't play a spy or anything resembling Bond. I have tried to get away from sort of just being the straight leading man, but it's very difficult because I am a leading man. I mean, it means I'm 6'2" and my nose is straight. They won't let me, well, I was about to say they won't let me play clowns. In this, I play a clown for a brief moment. I had the chance in a film that wasn't wildly successful, except a lot of the people that saw it seemed to like it, called Folks. But in that, I was allowed to grow a beard. And if an actor has a moustache or a beard or a false nose to hide behind, he has a much better time.
Madam, this is a non-smoker, which is the reason that I, and undoubtedly this gentleman here, selected this carriage.
This gentleman happens to be my husband, and he does not object to me smoking.
A wise decision.
Can you never play a villain in your career?
I would love to play villains.
No, I know you would like to, but you
but
think
no, they don't offer me the villainous parts. They don't realize that that would be closer to me than the me that plays the heroes.
If you had your choice right now of doing any character, any film you wanted to do, is there something sitting out there?
Oh, yes, there's been one sitting out there for quite a long time, which is Jimmy Clavel's Taipan, which we almost got to the post with, and unfortunately, finance fell apart because it's a very expensive, large film. I think it's a great pity we haven't made it.
The next time you make a film, it will be something, perhaps not a Bond movie. It will be another screenplay of some kind.
Well, I would hope it would be another screenplay. If I were going to wait for another Bond, I'd have to wait 2 years, or forever.
For today, Jim Brown, NBC News, Ivor, England.